one more again. I hope everybody is doing blessed. I'm doing definitely hope the same for you. And if this is your first time stopping by my channel, much love to you and welcome. And to my returning subs, my growing extended beautiful family, just thank you so much. Being able to know that we relate in so many different ways while we're going through our passage of change and upliftment and um, enlightenment as well is truly a blessing on many forms. So, with that being said, much love to all. Namaste, love and blessings, love and light, and many blessings are definitely coming your way. And if you have been watching my videos for a while and have not already, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell at the bottom so you know when I'm about to upload my next video. I'm sorry, y'all been eating an apple and we got stuck. If you're comfortable enough, please drop me a line or two. I would love the chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me, even if it's about the positive feedback of the content of my video, or you're just up telling me about your empathic gift, how it impacted your life, and heading you towards a positive direction. And if you feel like the videos are very informative, uplifting, and give you good vibes that you would love to share with a loved one, family, or friend, or even a fellow empath or going through trying times that need spiritual guidance or needing confirmation or validation towards life path or even soul purposes, please go ahead and share. And when you're at it, give me a thumbs up, like, and also share on your social media favorites wherever you see fit. Thank you once again for the love and support. It's greatly appreciated. And I hope that you're able to resonate with the content of my video. And the music that I'm listening to in the background is called Raised Vibration, 528 hertz, uh, positive energy beat, positive minded, calm, balanced meditation music. And I will post that link in the description box below. And the video I'm doing today is called Twin Flame 101, Heyoka's What You Become is What You Choose to Reflect. Make sure it's something epic. Make sure it's epic. Yeah, it is. You know whatever you know you're focused on, they say, you know what, like attracts like. So if like you're on that negative vibe, you know, you're worried about things before it even starts, or you know how you're how the things that you're putting in place to start off, and you're like, oh my god, what if this don't work, or what if it nobody likes it, or what when you're allowing yourself to do that, that's all the things you're going to reflect towards your way. And it's just like, but now if when you're on this vibe of you know of co-creating, allowing yourself to let yourself be focused on the change that you're going through, yeah, it could be scary as hell because you never know how things are going to go, but you have to allow yourself to give yourself that chance. Never cheat yourself out of you know uncertainty, fear, doubts. You don't want to do that to yourself. It's only cheating you in the blessings that could be coming your way. And there will be opening doors towards other things that can raise the bar towards whatever your gift is. I've seen so many people that have been coming my way and telling me all the new things they're starting. I'm so proud of them. It makes me feel like I'm a mom. Well, I'm already a mom, but I have children, and they're like, they're showing me like, look, mom, look what I'm doing. And I'm like, oh, I'm so proud of you, and it's good when I'm able to get, like, when people I've talked to, like, one-on-one basis, I'll have a vision about something. A lot of us are on this quest to learn things at a deeper spiritual level. So it's opening up a lot of things for you that you didn't see coming, or you're of things that are manifesting into it. Like, you could be manifesting one thing, like you want to write a book or whatever, but the next thing um you start getting jobs that they could be you teaching something for some towards different students that is about creative writing, and you love to creative write, like say somebody hired you for that. And then next thing is giving you the pointers that you're learning yourself. You're learning more. You already knew how to do it, but you're learning more about that gift throughout the teachings you're teaching everybody. So it allows you to do a lot of things that you didn't even see coming. When you're wondering if things are changing in your life for the better, you'll start noticing whatever you've been pushing out, or whatever you've been manifesting, or whatever you've been focused on. or what your energy is placed on, it'll start coming back to you. And that's why I'm just so happy. I'm like, you know what? I know I'm changing for the better because there's so many people coming to me talking about, I'm on this journey and, this, that, and the third has happened to me. But I know I'm getting strength from the changes that I'm making and the sacrifices I'm placing on my life, that, I'm changing for the better, that I'm getting like-minded people. I very seldom get the negative ones, but it's more positive than negative. So that makes me feel really good. When you can allow yourself to say, you know what, I'm a work in progress. I don't know if this is going to work out for me, but I'm gonna give it all I got. You don't want to say I'm gonna try my best, because sometimes you can try your best just by doing something. It's just like, I'm telling the, universe, I'm gonna do this, that, and the third. And then, I only do like one thing. It's like, well, I tried my best. Everybody, no, you didn't. You tried what you wanted to try. So you give it all you got. Allow yourself to be fair to yourself and, go that extra mile. And a lot of times it's hard to do that. It's just like with me, I want to do all these other things. But once I do my videos, it's like my energy is shot. My energy is really shot. So it's just like, I'm the type of person, I got ADD plus I got OCD at the same time. And that will aggravate the heck out of me, because I'm like, okay, I want to do this, and I'm gonna take a break and then go ahead and do this. Long as I allow myself to micromanage myself on doing different things, but doing it at the at that pace, so I'm allowing myself to invest in more different things that I'm doing, that's going to add, to my repertoire on what I want to do about other things. So I'm just allowing myself to take that, be, challenge myself, and it's good to always make sure you don't limit your challenge, but challenge your limits, you know, um, and you allow yourself to go out there and do more. And when you start allowing yourself to, step out on a leap of faith and start adding more towards you, not like burning yourself out, but if you're doing like two things in a day, where you're working out, and you're starting an autobiography, all of a sudden that you need to start going out in nature, and you haven't did that in a while. Next thing you know, you're doing that, you working out, doing whatever, what your gift is or whatever your hobby is, and then you're adding that on there. And then it doesn't even have to be, you can walk for like 5 or 10 minutes and then come back and do whatever you're going to do. And then it's like, if you allow yourself to just keep doing that every day, allow yourself to do it, you can be able to do a little bit more, after you start getting used to the routine. So it's just like, be careful what you reflect, notice the things that you allow yourself to stay focused on, or allow yourself how you view the things that you've got going on in your life. Yes, it can be hard, at times, but it's just when, like I tell people, it's easy for you to throw doubt in it, throw fear in it, but where you're allowing your strength to come in is when you're allowing yourself to say, you know what, even if this might not work, I'm gonna allow myself to go ahead and start it off and do this and see where it takes me, you know. But you have to also know, a lot of times they will put like roadblocks in the way, just to see if you're gonna give up soon as that roadblock come up, or you're gonna allow yourself to try to take a different, some type of avenue. You know what I'm saying? Just to do a different thing, to be able to say, okay, yes, there's this speed bump here. You always have to think like minded, like there's always a way around everything. There's always a way around everything. And it's just like, there's, when I do my videos and stuff like that, and I see other people that are, doing theirs as well, and I tell them, try to give them ideas about how you can bring different things to your channel, how you can make your, even though I'm not up there like that, but I try to give people that advice that was given to me along the way, which I'm truly blessed for, because it's like universe and God has placed people in my life for me to be able to take that corrective criticism and better ideas towards different things that they were, telling me to grow my channel as. And it's really helped, as well as universe, like I've told y'all, I can't do anything else until they add, they tell me, hey, we need you to have content about this. And but they always been want me to stay on the Heyoka thing, because I keep hearing all the time, There's no, you'll see a Heyoka video every now and then from a different, channel, but it's not like the ones I do. I talk about just Heyokas and the struggles that we have, how we see things, how we do things, the things that are occurring right now that is going to manifest for something bigger and better to come in, or the things that are clearing out, which might give you these type of feelings in your life. They wanted me to do that because it's like, this is where it's all going to start. This is all where it's going to begin, end and begin, all those different things. And I love what I do, even though there's times I get aggravated, but just from that experience, and shoot, don't realize the experience that I have that is working my last nerve ends up being a content for a video. So it's a win-win situation. So it's like, and I get it. Now I said, okay, now I understand. It allows me to use situations that I'm going through, situations that universe wants me to shed light on to be able to help myself as well as help other people along the way. It's good to know that other people are going through the same thing you go through, because a lot of times you're like, dang, am I the only one going through this, or am I the only one feeling this way? And it's usually no, but there's not a lot of people that voice what they go through, you know, or they don't find that, they want people to know what their struggle is, because sometimes, it may be used against you, or you don't have that courage to do that. And I understand, it's just like with me, like I tell y'all, my backstory and things that I'm used to, or things that has happened in my life. Because I said, when it push comes to shove and I get where I need to get, there's nothing nobody can throw in my face that I haven't already talked about. So I really don't care about that. I'm like, yeah, you can tell me about my past all you want to. Hell, I'm the one who did it. But my past is not my past. My past is what made me who I am today. And I'm not going to forget where I came from. That's one thing I'm not going to do, because it allows you to see, even through those darkest times, you can bring out the most positive blessings throughout your darkest times. So allow yourself not to be hindered about what you feel ashamed of. You shouldn't. Those are the things that got you towards this better place. That's why I love when I do these videos and I do like an empath counseling, social worker type thing, and tell people the real deal. You are loved, you're important, but a lot of times our well-being, or the way we view our life, or the things that has happened in our life, will place us in a low frequency, instead of allowing yourself to see the positive throughout those negative impacts that's been in your life. Allowing yourself to see, this is not who you were. This is the person you were, you know what I'm saying, where you were, and this is the person you have manifested to become, you know. But you had to allow yourself to appreciate the person that you were before, because it gave you that momentum, that that motivation to be able to, create something that you can be proud of, about the things you can say that, I did this. If I would have gave up, no telling where my life would be. But it's just at the time, where your life is set up. I'm going to Kevin Hart, the way your life is set up, they're not gonna let you give up on anything. You get mad as hell all you want. You can go ahead and take a break, take a breather, take a hiatus for a minute. Then you're gonna get back up and start back over again. It's okay to start back over, because now you can use a different direction about where you're trying to be. It's all about what you're trying to become in your life, and whatever you're becoming in that positive way, trust and believe. There's going to be some things that's going to stick out. People are going to notice about you. The real people are going to notice something about you. But when them negative ones come in, that should make you even more prouder, because they're too busy trying to throw in your face about the negative situations that you have been in. Anytime when somebody wants to bring up your past about that, because their life ain't happy, for number one. Number two, they feel like their life is not going to go nowhere except ground zero. That's all on them. If they want to say that, that's where it's going to be. And I had to tell myself that, as well as I put that post out. If you feel like this is how your life is going to be, that energy is going to carry out. This is what it's going to be. If you're going to say that these situations are putting you in a difficult situation, that's all you're going to see, is the difficulty in everything you do. If you allow yourself to say, you know what, this is something that is going to, mold me into a stronger person, because I'm allowing myself to go against my challenges. There's a lot of times that I am in that depression mode, but when you hold that, that energy, or what you're being labeled as, PTSD, bipolar, manic depressive, uh, sadomasochist, whatever, when you allow yourself to know, when you're depressed, you don't want to do anything. You want to just lay in your bed, probably eat some bonbons and some Rocky Road ice cream. Mine is like chocolate chip. No, not chocolate chip. What is it? Yeah, chocolate chip cookie dough. By what is it now? Haagen-Dazs. I like that too. But you know what I'm saying? Just sit up here and binge watching Netflix and eat stuff in your damn mouth full of some daggone sugar. But when you're allowing yourself to say, okay, even though I don't feel like doing this, I'm gonna push myself to do it. you know and that's the things you need to be proud of, because just the little steps, and as long as you keep on making, it doesn't have to be very big at first, but it's like when you allow yourself to make those changes in your life, but you make it to where you can actually enjoy the choices you decide to make. It'll make it so much better when you're allowing yourself to know, when you can see the blessings throughout the changes, because sometimes, oh, excuse me, sometimes it's hard for you to be able to see the positivity and the changes that are taking place in your life. And that's what makes it harder, because you're allowing yourself to see, ugh, I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that. It just makes my body ache, or it just makes me think too much. That's when we're adding excuses on it, when all we are is punishing ourselves, and we're keeping ourselves away from our blessings that you're trying to achieve in life. When you're allowing yourself to make those steps and say, I might not feel like doing this today, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it. All I gotta do is just try about 5-10 minutes of whatever I'm trying to force myself to do, but allow myself to see the positivity of the choices that I'm making. What's going to be that positive outcome if I keep allowing myself to push out towards that dark place that I've constantly have been able to, I've placed myself in. You know, um, there's there's a lot of things that go on in your life you might not like, but then when you allow yourself to see, after all the things that has happened, and see everything that you have built your life out to be, because by that time, when you start doing that every day, you don't even allow it's just going to be an automatic reaction. You're doing it, because a lot of times we go through all these different changes, and it puts you in a depression state. I mean, it is what it is. But it's a I'm getting a download at the same time I'm saying that. That's why I'm getting tongue tied, y'all. My apologies. But when you're allowing yourself to make the choices, better choices for your life, you know what you're trying to manifest in your life, you know what you want. But only way these things are going to happen if your life, if you're allowing yourself to go against that grain, push your own envelope, live a little. Be, add some humor to it. I was looking at the number today. I forgot what number it was, but they telling me to allow myself to look at, find humor in the negative situations that's in your life. Allow yourself to look at it and laugh at it. Sometimes you gotta laugh to keep from crying at times, and it's true. It's hell being in certain situations that you've been placed in. We know, well, universe knows that you have had a hell of a life, and life probably has not been fair to you, but it's up to you. Now you know the truth, and you know what you want to do. It's all up to you about the decisions you make to make your life a better place. You can constantly, talk about what has been done to you and what people have did, and where you're at right now, and, oh, I can't do this. Oh, that's with you being a victim. And you don't want to see yourself as that. Even though these things has happened to you, you're not becoming what has happened to you. You can allow yourself to be that symbol, that symbolism, to be that mascot of what you have overcome, because it takes a lot to do that. And that's when you're allowing yourself to make those type of decisions, that's based off of strength. That's changing a negative into a positive. It's all about what you place in front of it, about how it's going to make you. You know where you're trying to go. It's not going to be handed to you. If you're on a spiritual awakening and you think that message is going to be handed to you and it's going to have shortcuts, you're in there for a rude awakening. I tell people that, a lot of times you have to make those positive sacrifices to cut cords from negative attachments. And there's times it's hard to do that. When I get in my depressive state, I used to chuck down daggone white chocolate Kit Kats and them Star Mix Herbos. And and then I got mad because I started gaining all that weight. Because it's like, even when I told my daughter, I said, I don't smoke anymore. She's like, Mom, I'm proud of you. She said, so what do you do? I said, eat Kit Kats and eat gummy bears. And she's like, Mom, you changed one habit to another, one addiction to another one. I said, you know what? I didn't think about it like that. I'm like, shut up. You know, going about your business. But she was right. She was really right. And that's like my little mini me. I see she get on my last damn nerves. But hey, she's being true to it. So I can't blame her for that. But that allows me, that's why I was eating, I eat my travel mix where it has dried papaya. It has what is it? Sun dried coconut, raisins, and then it has cashew nuts in it, and it's very good. And there's something else that's in there, and I think it has strawberries in it, sun dried strawberries, in which I got like 2 packs in there, and then I was eating some apples and gushing down that water. Not trying to have any sugar intake. And I mean, it took a lot for me. And it was just like when I went to the store today, I said, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. And I was like, man, it ain't gonna hurt for me to just have 1 pack. How about I went to Walmart and my other, like, it's like Dollar General, whatever, and they were ran out. Or it's like the one that was really expensive and I want to buy the really expensive one. I said, oh, y'all really trying to make sure I didn't get it. They're like, yeah, yep, because you're not doing this anymore. You can't get mad at yourself because you gain that weight. Because it's just when I got really depressed, I would do that since I don't have my cigarettes and my weed, or I have a glass of wine anymore. So I went from one addiction to another. Now I got to, it's just like, yeah, you're trying to worry about cancer. Now you about to eat your ass to death to end up having high cholesterol, blood pressure, and some daggone diabetes. Why are you trying to do it? I'm like, you going from one illness to another. Stop that. So I have to be able to allow myself to laugh at those situations because it's being truthful, but you're allowing yourself to look at it in a different way to make the change a little bit more easier than it was if you're sitting up here like, oh, when I get like this, you already counting the fact that you're about to get aggravated. Why would you want to place yourself on something to say you're aggravated? Just allow yourself to say, hey, if you want to munch on something, munch on a healthy, allow yourself to eat some fruit, allow yourself to eat trail mix. You're thirsty, go ahead and have, some water, instead of wanting to drink a soda, and all those things. So I'm making the positive changes. I said, don't have any candy around me. I still got my liter of Fago mist in there. But those are where you're allowing yourself to be, you have to be able to have that motivation, determination to be able to say, okay, you can have one cheat day, but the rest of it, go ahead and consume all the water you can get so you can flush all the sugar out your body and all that. So, it's just like all those different changes. I'm allowing myself to be honest about it. Allowing myself to be, I can voice about it because there's so many people that are dealing with the same things. I tell people, hey, I know at times, if like I tell anybody, if you're like using drugs, I'm not talking about like the stuff that can really kill you, but like marijuana and stuff like that. I said if it's for chronic pain or you have very severe, what is it, anxiety, like PTSD and stuff like that, I can really understand it. Because there's a lot of people, there are like cancer patients and they use it, AIDS patients, they use it. It's good for seizures, because I used to have seizures, and I know just for that short period of time, it felt like I was in hell. My whole head felt like it was going to explode at times. I would be discombobulated. Sometimes I'll forget where I'm at. Just on top of that, I'm blessed that I don't have seizures anymore. I found out it was genetic. Then next thing you know, I found out my dad had them when he was younger. And then it started bringing memories back of me being able to see him when he would have seizures. So it was, it allows me to really see that in my life, because it's like, anytime I used to be very active, I used to work out like 6, 7 hours a day. Um, but now it's just like I went through so much depression and, finding out everything and having to be able to grasp the concept of what happened really took me down that road to where I had to really motivate myself to really do something that was very constructive or be positive about the things that I'm trying to make my move on. But, if that's when things are coming towards my way, allowing me to see these are the changes you're going to be making in your life. It will start showing you people like, I remember it was one of those celebrities, she really just went through a dark period of her life, but it turned out to be the biggest blessing that I could ever see. What's her name? Jordan Woods. She had this situation out, with her being in a scandal with, Khloe Kardashian's baby daddy. He got her pushed in a situation, but then I felt so bad for her because all these people were really coming for her, and and it got really bad to where it was starting to threaten her family and stuff, and it really took her down that road of depression. But it just seemed like even when she was with, you know, uh Chloe's sister Kylie, you would really never, even though she looked like she was smiling, it was like she was masking something, like she was very like miserable. I'm not saying that they weren't good friends, but it's like when you see people take pictures, just the way they look or their body language tells a lot about things, especially when we're empaths, you can pretty much read it. But it's like now she's making big moves, she don't lost all this weight. People want to say, oh, she got plastic surgery. I'm like, hell, if she did, that's her body. She don't make the money for it. And hell, she needs to deserve and make a big change in her life. She's feeling a lot better. She got clothing the line out, but a lot of times you have to go through those difficult periods in your life. And yes, it can get bad because especially if you're on a celebrity, you're all out in the public eye. So you got all these people judging you, pointing fingers and stuff like that. And then she had to allow herself to say, you know what, I'm done. I'm going to still keep doing me, look good at doing me. And, she looks like she's very happy now because it's like I was looking at the pictures yesterday and I'll try not to laugh, but I'm looking at the girl like, dang, you look at like, you don't really lost your best friend, no pun intended, when you're in these pictures. And the next thing you know, you done seen, it was like a few months done went by. I think this was at the beginning of the year. No, last year was the beginning of the year, you know. And then all this stuff went off, and then it's like now you see this big smile on her face. She looks so happy. She got all these different endorsements coming for her. I'm like, girl, that was a blessing in disguise because you got your name out there, but it wasn't a good way. But it brought a lot of attention towards you, but end up being a blessing more than a curse. So it's just all about what you decide to invest your time in, invest that energy in, because whatever you know that you're molding yourself out to be, that's what you're going to tend to reflect. So, allow yourself to do it and make sure it's something positive because you don't want anything negative coming your way. But, not be sitting up here doing the celebrity gossip, but I just had to use her for example. And I'm just so happy for Jordan. I'm like, damn, if she had her body snatched up, hey, if I had the money, I'd do it myself too, but I wouldn't care. It is what it is. But, just don't do it so extreme because I don't see some stuff that just look nasty to me. But I'm going to just keep my comments to myself about those situations. But yeah, just allow what you choose to absorb and what you choose to focus your energy on and what you plan to face on. Be careful because it allows you to see what can come back to you. So keep molding yourself, keep elevating, keep going, raising for the stars, raise the bar. After you have done things for a while and you got used to it, add another thing to the mix. Allow yourself to do it even through difficult times. Try to find humor in those difficult changes and challenges in your life. Now allows you, when you allow yourself to say, it's not going to be easy, but it'll be worth it. Allowing yourself to, press some affirmations in while you're doing that. Yes, this might be difficult, but I know throughout all this, I'm going to have pure enjoyment. I'm bringing more blessings to my life that I don't know even coming. Because when you allow yourself to step out that box and allow yourself to really go out there and take that leap of faith. You don't know, just because you're aiming for one thing, universe got a whole new different ball game for you because you're getting these synchronicities, you're getting signs that say just because you're allowing yourself to concentrate on that, but you're giving it all you got and you're being positive about it. You don't realize just because of the things you have went through to maintain, to stay positive even through those times it was hard to, and you're allowing yourself not to give up on things you're trying to manifest in your life, the things you're trying to go for. You never know, because it's like the universe is clocking you. They're really clocking you hard. They're watching you like a hawk. And then when they see that you went through those difficult periods, but you never gave up, You allowed yourself to take that step even when it was scary and you didn't understand where it was taking you. Trust and believe all these things that you're manifesting, I guarantee you're going to get a lot more than what you anticipated. And when you do, you'll allow yourself to know this is why they wanted me to keep pushing. This is why they wanted me to sacrifice. This is where they allowed me, told me to step outside that circle. Be very, careful and be mindful of the company you keep, what you allow yourself to stay focused on. If it's something, be around people that are like-minded like you, that want to do better in their life or trying to be achieving. They're not hating on your success, but they're helping you motivate yourself to get there. I tell anybody, you can do anything you want to, but it's all up to you about what you're trying to do. Don't think it's going to be handed to you. Don't think it's going to knock at your front door. It's all about what you're going to maintain and what you're going to put your energy in on to change to make a better life for yourself. So, I hope you were able to resonate with the content in this video. I've been making some very long videos lately, but hey, it is what it is. Um, but everything happens for a reason, and trust and believe is going to bring out the changes in your life, is going to bring positive gifts of achievement towards you. That is going to speak a lot of volumes for you. So I hope that you were able to resonate with the content of my video. I would love to give a post notification shout out to uh, Miss Sharon Craig, and Miss Sheila Jack as well, and Lost Puppy, much love to you as well, and Mimi B. And I will see y'all on my next video. I'm gonna probably make either one or two videos. Then I'm gonna rest up before I start working out. So, but I would love for you to, like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, share, give me a thumbs up, drop a line so I can give you a post notification shout out. Thank you for the support you've been giving me. And there's so many people who have been talking about, my channel and saying they've been hurt, word of ear, um, about my channel, which I'm truly appreciating that y'all sharing my videos. Know if you would love to talk to me one-on-one and don't feel comfortable with talking to me here, you can always find me on Facebook Messenger. Not the page. I'm not accepting any Facebook requests, but I will gladly be able to stay in contact with you on Messenger. And, you let me know you're from here and whatever questions or inquiries you got, and I'll try my best to help you out as best way as I can. And I hope you have a blessed weekend and be responsible at everything you do. I know it's been a very long week. For me, I don't know about y'all. It probably has been. So, but going through all these different changes, but it's gonna bring a positive outcome. So I hope that you're safe and responsible at everything you do. Um, and whatever, well, did I say you truly blessed, highly favored, and forever loved, and knowing there's always somebody out there praying for your better days. And I will see you on my next video. Much love, peace, be well.